I am an ex-hitman badass! What's happening, my film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of John Wick. And John Wick sees Keanu Reeves kicking ass. Like, really. Keanu Reeves, of course, plays John Wick, and he was just like this ex-hitman. I mean, this guy, he was the guy that you called in when you just needed some shit done and you needed bodies everywhere. But of course, he wanted out of the life. He wanted out of that life, so he got out of life, got married, but sadly, you know, we see this in the trailer. I'm not giving away any spoilers, but his wife dies, and then he gets a dog that his wife, I guess, sent to him from the beyond. So then he has an exchange with these Russian dudes, and then, you know, they break into his house, they kind of mess him up a little bit, and they kill the dog, man! Again, that's in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything, but of course, you kill somebody's dog, that's gonna piss him off, especially if he's an ex-hitman. Then he sets off to take on these Russian douchebags, and why is it always Russian douchebags? I think it's just because they have that voice that they're gonna fuck you up. They really want to stir up crazy shit in your life. So he sets off on this journey to take down who's responsible for killing his dog, and that's what we have here in John Wick. What did I think of John Wick? Holy shit, was this an entertaining, fantastic action movie. And I was really looking forward to this because this was running at a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes for a long time. I think it's at an 86 right now. More reviews are coming in, but man, I tell you what, this is actually directed by like two ex-stunt coordinators or stunt men who actually worked with Keanu Reeves on The Matrix, so they already had a relationship. They already knew what Keanu Reeves is capable of, and that's what's great, is Keanu Reeves is doing a lot of these fight scenes even though he's 50. I mean, he did a lot of the fight scenes in The Matrix, but of course he was younger because, I mean, those scenes were pretty nuts with the wire work and everything like that, and he handled his own there. But man, I mean, at 50 years old, first off, it doesn't look like that guy's aged much, and second off, I mean, man, I tell you what, I mean, it's not crazy slow motion, like, it's not that kind of action. It's all fast paced, and man, do they use, I mean, I've never seen a movie where the gun has been such an extension of someone's like fist or something like that, because he like literally fights with the gun. Like, he's kicking some people's asses, and he's doing like these, he's just pulling the gun out and like shooting at close range, and just, I'm talking about, he's just nailing motherfuckers left and right. It plays out like a video game. It really plays out like a video game. If you like first-person shooter video games, you'll love this movie because I wouldn't be surprised if they made it into a video game. Everybody gives him crap that he's not the best actor, and no, he's not. But it's okay. It's Keanu Reeves, and the lines that are spit out that he has actually work with his voice, with his way he pronounces shit. Also, what this movie has that sometimes are lacking in someone like the other movies, like some of the Liam Neeson movies and everything, is the villain. I don't know the guy's name, but I'll flash a picture right here. It's this dude, and man, he actually has some very funny lines, which is always great for a villain, people. I mean, when it comes to these movies, you have to have a villain that you actually, it's like you like the villain because, you know, what he's saying, but of course you don't like him because, you know, he's the villain. And he pulls it off very well, so you know what? I really enjoyed it. It was a very entertaining movie, John Wick. I suggest everybody go see it. Don't see that stupid movie with the stupid fucking board game produced by Michael Bay. Don't see that one, folks. Please don't see that. Go see John Wick. Give it some support because, like I said, this is a fantastic action movie. But the question is, does it belong on the wall of favorite movies of 2014? Oh, so close, but you know what? No, I'm not going to put it up there. I was struggling with it, but you know what? I think I'm not, just because, you know, it's not a spectacular movie. We've seen this story before. We've seen stuff like this before. But, you know, and as much as I loved the movie and I thought it was entertaining, I mean, I wouldn't say I loved it, you know, but I'm just saying, for what it was fantastic. Perfectly executed, I thought. But, you know, when it comes to, like, the movies that are up there, those are movies that I'm just like, I'm going to buy them as they come out. I probably would buy John Wick 2, I'm not gonna lie, but I would too. But I'm just saying, you know, it's just, for what it was, it's like, I was like that with The Equalizer, same thing. It was like, it was a great, executed great, but I actually like this better than The Equalizer. Am I even completing sentences at this point? So let me know if you saw John Wick down below in the balls area and what you thought about it, and also hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and visit filmjunkie.com for your latest movie news, trailers, and film reviews. Well, alright guys, I am David, the Film Junkie, and you know, almost lost my train of thought there. And this has been a film review of John Wick. Yeah. Hope they make a sequel, but please, God, do not. And I've already been reading about early numbers, and the Ouija fucking bullshit is already in the lead, and I just hate that. That's what I hate about. You're doing it wrong, America. You're doing it wrong. Go see the better movies, even though, yeah, I'm not gonna go on a rant.